students, we have a content objective that we're going to learn a little bit more about making a design folio. In the design cycle, this is actually something we use the design cycle to help us to make the design folio. And in this process, you'll be demonstrating the design cycle. Now, just like we have done throughout this unit, as you investigated for your towers, you made your sketches as part of your plan. Then you developed the plan into many steps, which includes a material list. And then the third part of the design cycle, remember, as the design cycle goes around in a circle, in the plan, I suggested that a good plan will have 10 or more steps. If you have less steps than that, you probably don't have enough detail in your plan. Include some that are printed. I will have on our website some examples also of design folios that have been made using PowerPoint or Keynote to do them electronically. Some have been hand-drawn. If you would like to use your hand to draw, this is a very beautiful example with someone who enjoyed making their own pictures. You'll be creating your design folio today, and as you do it, please remember we're learning vocabulary words that help us to describe what is good design, what is bad design, what are the concepts that we use, and what is the design process and how is it done. So let me bring these out again for you to see. And as we learn these new words, I'm going to give you some pictures at each of your tables to help consider these in discussion. Standing from the doorway here over to where I'm standing, without talking, that will be a challenge. I would like you to think of what month you were born, and then stand in alphabetical order of the name of your month. So I was born in August, and if the alphabet starts by the classroom door, this is the letter A, and then we have B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J through Z, okay? Try to do it without talking. And then within the month, without talking, please try to stand. If you were born at the beginning of the month, you would be closer to the door than someone who's born at the end of the same month. Stop talking. January, very good. So after February comes January in this silly way to get in line. Okay? Figure it out, boys? And I'm going to number you. This is very random today, so you see I'm not choosing anyone for you to be with because I didn't know what month you were born, or alphabetically by the name of the month. You're going to be group 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So I would like group 1 to come to this section right here by right here, group 1. And I'm giving you a picture of some towers.
So you like girls?
Okay, group 2, come please. Right over here. Group, look at the pictures of the towers here. Think about it. Okay, group 2, I'll give you some pictures right here.
This is a tower? Oh, this. He said it was.
This is taken in a tower. I want you to think about where that.
I don't know. Isn't it real? No.
Yeah, it's real.
It's a real germ.
Now, with your group, I want you to discuss, look at the vocabulary words. Form, function, design, design process, good design, bad design. And
No, you don't. Oh, you
we're going to learn about stress, pressure, tensile strength, stiffness,
Good design.
and toughness.
Hey, good design, bad design.
Bad design.
They're getting bad.
Cause it's draft. Good function.
Oh, I've been here.
I've been to function.
Talk about what is the
That's like how
form. You like the form?
it looks in it's a design.
Discuss what is the function of, you know what this tower is for?
Oil.
And what is the function of different towers? What's the function of this tower? What's the function of this tower? Can you tell what it's for?
Frame structure.
Okay, what is the function? What do you see as the function?
Electric.
But this one.
This is old fashioned.
Okay. Where do you think it might be taken? Can you tell? What is the location?
Farm.
Where there's nothing around.
Okay, what is it made from?
Wood.
Look at the details of what it's made from. Let me show you this one too. I want you to think about, this is a building in America, in Chicago. On the 103rd floor, you can actually, we have to turn the picture. You can go outside, stand on glass, and look down 103 floors down.
I want to go there.
Do you like the form of that?
I would cry.
The appearance?
I would
Would that be fun to be able to look at the,
Well,
Through the glass?
could be dangerous.
okay?
It
So,
would be crazy or something.
yes, now, is glass strong enough to stand on like that?
Yeah. Like just for one
Sometimes.
person, it probably is. But
Able to hold itself up from the weight of itself. Now, I remember there was one tower.
It's mine. No.
No, we're learning together. I'm not trying to embarrass anyone. But this tower is very tall. And as it is tall, it has a problem with stress. The important part, all of you will fail sometime in your life. You may not succeed in getting the best grade you wanted to have. When something happens that does not give you success the first time, you try again. Remember, on the design cycle, it's like a wheel. When you ride your bicycle, the wheel doesn't just go around one time. The design cycle also can go around many times, so we can investigate more to learn, oh, maybe lotion isn't the best way to make paper stronger. Maybe it made the paper weaker, okay?
yeah, air.
That's all right. But stress is the force. There was stress upon the building. It was very strong, but there was stress caused by pressure. Now let's talk about what pressure is, and you'll understand what stress is also. Pressure is force, the same word force, which is like something pushing on it. Force applied to the outside of the structure or object. Okay, so force applied outside of a structure or object. Engineers that design buildings create to handle pressure and to handle stress. There are these two forces. Now, the next word, tensile strength. Tensile strength is, I'll write it, erase, understand these words, I'll erase our old vocabulary words. And tensile strength, I'll abbreviate it TS, is the force. Force is the amount of strength or push from something. The force, a material can withstand before failure. The force a material can withstand before failure. Okay, when it got inside the structure, that created stress. Okay, so tensile strength is how strong something is before it fails or before it breaks. Now, which student who has a picture of a crane? Remember, one group had a crane that had broken. There was a building crane that's used. You see them when they're making a new building around the city. A tall steel tower that holds up the construction material. There was a crane that had fallen, and what happened is they had too much force being put upon the steel of the crane, and it broke. There was a tower that held up a cable car from a ski lift. Any of you been on a ski lift or gondola before? Okay. There was a tower, I think it was in Canada, that fell. Now, it didn't fall all the way to the ground. It was very scary for the people that were inside. But the cable that supported this little car that rode up above high or going up the mountain, the cable slipped because the tower fell crooked. It didn't fall to the ground, but the tower holding up the cables turned sideways and sagged.